Drivers even FaceTiming behind the wheel is another rising issue. The woman was riding her bike this way up Elliott Road when she was hit the first time. That impact sent her flying all the way into these lanes where she was hit again by another car. Before the fires, this creek was crystal clear, but now there's a lot of this loose sediment, making the water a murky brown. But here's how you can tell. You can see this watermark. You can still see the tire marks where Britt drove that Jeep with the trailer hitched on the back straight through this field before ramming right into this gate. So if your AC is broken, you probably can't see very well either. It's about 150 miles from the Pacific Ocean right back here. In its final days, everything in the Harriet Music Store is on sale, even the ukuleles. You can see the destruction behind me. That Banger fire ripped through all of this land. There is no better place to be than right here in the downtown Chico City Plaza for our annual Stuff the Bus toy drive. So I asked the Department of Water Resources what to make of these, and is there cause for concern? This is Marietta. She's one of 445 animals the Chico Animal Shelter has fostered this year alone. The fire department now goes in alongside the police department. There are several marijuana grows on this property, and it's about 100 degrees. The burglar broke into the store using this back door. The concrete on the spillway began to disintegrate. Now what's left is a hole 30 feet deep by 80 feet wide. Crews continue to work 24 hours a day to remove this debris. This is one of the weapons that will be considered an assault weapon come January 1st.
As women's marches continue all over the country, hundreds came out to participate in one in Reading. KRCR News Channel 7's Taylor Torregano was there to hear what was most important to the marchers. She's here with us now, Taylor.
Good evening, Jerry. Today it began with a rally at Reading City Hall where speakers encouraged equal representation, strength, and coming together as one. America, America. Hundreds of participants belted the patriotic song of unity, America the Beautiful. And though many are proud to live in this country, they say there's still a lot of room for improvement.
I mean, I'm a me too, and I want people to be strong. I want women to be strong.
Claudia Hartley says she stood up for herself when a powerful businessman tried to take advantage of her years ago. And today she wants the other women who are doing the same to feel heard.
I hope they just start listening instead of putting it under the carpet and not saying anything.
There are hundreds of people who marched over a mile from Reading City Hall all the way here to Patchouli Lane. They tell me they're here to have a voice and for equality.
I'm marching for equity, for balance, for love.
As a Native American woman, Mikiala Carofano says her ancestors are no strangers to feeling marginalized.
Now a lot of people who have not had those kinds of challenges are understanding what it's like to be targeted, to be underrepresented.
The push for rights that begins with the younger generation.
Because women's rights are human rights.
Because other people's opinions shouldn't affect our decisions. And continues through to those hoping to be the voice for all of Shasta County.
I'm here marching for equality and justice. I will stand up for our community in any way I can to support those two ideals.
Women and men marched for the cause, for a change, and for hope in America the Beautiful. From sea to shining. Now, organizers say they hope the rallies nationwide will inspire women to vote and run for office, and that those candidates who do will promote issues important to women and anyone who feels like they don't have a voice. Taylor Torregano, KRCR News Channel 7.
He's got a gunshot hole in his face this big. They murdered him.
Confusion and angry cries from David Phillips, the father of 25-year-old Desmond Phillips. He was shot and killed by 2 Chico police officers Friday night.
He don't have no criminal record. You don't have nothing on him. He was mental, man, and that means that you guys should have had extra care.
David says Desmond had a mental disorder and was in one of his episodes, so he called paramedics for help like he had twice before. Chico police say they were called after Desmond was hostile with the firefighters.
Upon arrival, the subject was seen pacing in a small living room area and was seen holding 2 knives.
He has a butter knife in his hand, and he has a little knife. It was about yay long. We cut vegetables with.
Police say they were trying to protect David and his 2 grandchildren, an 18 and 12-year-old that were locked inside the room.
Came here.
One officer tased Desmond.
Before a second taser deployment could occur, the subject jumped to his feet and started to slash at the officers.
Tase this cop. Boom, 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 boom. I said, what the hell are you doing? You just killed my son.
We heard the taser go off, and then right after that, a couple seconds after that, a ton of gunshots, like a lot.
Neighbors say they heard at least 10 rounds. 2 of them came straight through this next door neighbor's home. One through this wall, another over here. Thankfully, no one was at home. A shooting the Chico police chief says was justified, but one neighbor say,
I definitely believe that they could have resolved the situation without having to kill this individual.
And family.
You don't put 10, 12 bullets in somebody because they have a mental disability. You're supposed to help them.
Screaming otherwise.
I didn't call y'all here to kill my son.